my channel. Y'all already know who it is. Rika, the CEO of iTasty Cosmetics. This video is basically going to be, let me grab my little book. This is the book I started my business with. This video is going to be, I guess, a 1-year testimony, because September 4th marks 1 year since the launch of iTasty Cosmetics. So, you know, it marks 1 year since the launch, and this was the actual book I started with. So this video is just going to be like my experiences as a business owner, as an entrepreneur. I am still not a full entrepreneur. Well, I am, but not 100%, because I still work a full-time job. I still am in school. I registered for classes today. Whew. But it's just gonna be a little rant video. I don't know, I really don't know where I'm going with this video, but I wanted to record one just because, so months from now or like next year I could look back at it and be like, wow, that's where I was at in a year, because this channel is like a vlog for me to look back on. But literally, and I posted this was on August 5th of last year. Today is August 24th, so this is over a year old. I wrote this, and some of my short-term goals, which was all accomplished, was basically start off with lashes, glosses, and glitters. I did that. Have at least 100 followers on Instagram. I'm at 13.5K right now. Start a YouTube channel. Make at least 500 in sales. We passed that. Some of my long-term goals, I make profits only, have big influencers using my products. Maybe in the future, but as of right now, I don't know about that, because I did get semi-scammed by a makeup artist. So basically, let me just do the video like this. I started my business on September, around September, like I've always wanted to start my business. I just said, boom, let me start it. I started researching vendors. I found a vendor, and I've talked about this already. I started my business. I started working on my logo, working on my website, because I wanted everything the same. I wanted my email, business name, website name to be the same name. I don't want my email to be itasty2@gmail.com. It has to be itasty@gmail.com, at itasty on Instagram, itasty cosmetics on Facebook, and so on and so forth. So I did my logo. I did everything by myself. I did my website myself. Everything concerning my business, I did myself. I started my business. I got a couple sales. Then it was pretty slow. Then Cyber Monday, I know, was the day I made the most sales I ever made. But some things that I wish I could change was doing DMs. I wish I never started doing DMs. I wish I would have kept my business strictly online and email only, because I just feel like email is more professional, and with DMs, people try to take advantage of you. They try to, I guess, see if the price is going to be lowered. I don't know what they think is going to happen when they talk to you through DM, but people just cross so many boundaries, at least with me, during DMs. So that's one thing I wish I didn't do, was DMs. I wish I never started doing DMs, because it even made some people so comfortable that even when I stopped doing DMs, they still felt the need to message me. And I know, like, sometimes I saw the messages, because I completely turned the notifications off on Instagram, but sometimes I would see it, and it's like, you see, like, I saw you saw my story when I said no DMs, and you still DMing me, and what you're DMing me is like, what was the reason? But anyways, I got this book, as y'all see, from the 5th, so this was like a month before I even started my business. And one thing I definitely recommend is keeping journals. I am one of those people that my thoughts are just all over the place. So I literally have a business journal, and I have more journals. I have a business journal, a manifestation journal. I have a journal for business goals, a journal for personal goals, a journal just for stuff concerning my business. So say if I wanted to add something to my business, or something I'm thinking about doing with my business, I'll just write that in a whole separate journal. But it's good to keep, it's good to manifest into your goals. One thing I did realize being a business owner was more of seeing more of the behind the scenes that I did not know about personally, because I wasn't the type of person to be following all these small businesses before I even started my business. I just watched people on YouTube. I watched different people's stories. I started my business, And then that's when I started growing my Instagram page, because I didn't even want to make a business Instagram, and I ended up making one. So it's not like I was one of those people that was following all these people and said, oh, let me do that. I wasn't following any. I'm still not really following anybody that does businesses on my personal page, because on my personal page, I just want to see personal things. I don't want to see business related stuff. That's why I have a business page, to scroll and see business stuff. When I come on my personal page, I don't want to see lashes. Like, I just seen lashes on that page. I don't want to see it on this page. But anyways, what I'm basically trying to say is, it wasn't like I saw different people's stuff and that's what I wanted to mimic. I just decided to do it, went ahead and did it, and I because I wasn't following people, I guess I didn't really know a lot about the behind the scenes. Like, I had to learn how to set up a printer. I had to learn how to do labels. I had to learn about inventory. I had to learn about shipping, the shipping process, the bubble mailers, the business cards. Like, it's just so much involved with shipping out orders. It's so much involved with, like, the late nights. It's like you sit here and think, oh, I want my business to grow, blah, blah, blah. You sit here and pray about having all these orders, and when you finally get it, you're just so overwhelmed. I literally put the whole last semester of college, I literally procrastinated it until, I procrastinated the entire last semester till like the end of April, and that's when I finally started turning my assignments in, because I put my business first. I put my business first. And I literally put everything on hold. So like the last 2 weeks of the semester, I was over here trying to do all these quizzes, do all these homework assignments, and it was so much on me, as well as still trying to do all these orders. But I literally, some days I would work 12 hours because I was trying to make more money to be able to get more inventory with the overtime. So I would work all these hours. I would come home. So I literally, some days I was working 5:30 a.m. to 7:30 at night. Come home, take a shower. Some days not even eat. Go straight to working on orders. By the time I actually sit in bed and open up my MacBook to start working on homework, I am tired. I am drained. I don't want to do homework. And that was literally the cycle every day. On some of my off days, I'd be up at work making money. Other off days, I was focusing on my business. So it was like you get no sleep. You don't know about, like, people just post their orders. You don't really know about the behind the scenes. So that's one thing I learned really a lot about, was the behind the scenes of a business, the stuff that goes on with the business. And I learned more about small businesses, because a lot of people don't realize when you're a small business owner, it's a majority of the time it's just one person. Some people have their boyfriends helping them, some people have their husbands, some people have their kids, but a majority of the time it's one person. Like with me, at Tasty Cosmetics, it's just me. I might have my friends come and help me, which is only 2 of them that help me, but it's just me. I'm the one who's in charge of the inventory. I'm the one in charge of stocking the inventory. I'm the one in charge of fulfilling and shipping out orders. I'm the one in charge of updating my website. I'm the one in charge of taking pictures of new products when they come in, taking pictures, fixing the lighting, watermarking them, uploading them to my site, weighing them, fixing it on the priority shipping. Like, it's just so much you have to do, and it's like people don't realize that, and then they want to sit here and be impatient, do all types of stuff. But that's what I've also learned. Keep an FAQ page, keep a policy page, because people will try to do so many things, and it's like, well, my policy says this, so you should have read my policy before, like, da 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 da. So it's like, it's so much stuff, like I said, constantly, which reminded me, I gotta update my FAQ page. You gotta update your FAQ page. You gotta be over the social media part of it, making sure your posts are getting engagement, making sure your business is still growing. You don't just get here and stop here. And that's one thing I'm having trouble with right now, because my business has done good. It hit 6 figures in 9 months. I have a consistent returning customer base. Majority of all my customers are returning customers. Even if they might not return next week, they'll return eventually, because there's times people order and I look at everything, because most of the time I'm the one packaging the orders. I'm literally the one packaging the orders. If my friends and stuff help me, they'll seal it off, but I'm the one fulfilling the orders. So it's like I see somebody's name and it's like, oh, it's their second time ordering, and I'm a click and be like, what was their first order? When was their first order? Sometimes it was like 2 months ago, but they still decided to come back and shop with me. So I look at stuff like that, and it's like, you have to, just because you get at a certain point doesn't mean you start slacking. And like I said, I've been having trouble with that, because the whole month of June I was at home and I put so much work into my business, and that was when I hit 6 figures finally. And I'm saying finally like it's been years. It was 9 months, but it's like my business did the most it did in June than it ever did in any other month. In June, my business made over 50 something thousand dollars in that month alone. My business shipped almost 1,000 orders out. It was 900 and something orders. It was so close to 1,000 orders. I'm hoping the month of September 4th, my 1 year anniversary sale on September 4th. I'm hoping in September we could bring my business back up, because like business is a slope. Like my business has been like this. It's been like this. Then when April with Corona came, it shot up. Then it was kind of going down, but it shot all the way up in June. And ever since, like, because June I literally had 5 sales. I believe that I'm 4 to 5 sales because it's my birthday month. So I had all these sales, all these different customers, and then the customers from the first sale returned to the second sale, and then they got their shipments with the fast shipment, so then they returned to the third and fourth sale. So it was like all these returning customers. One lady, she bought 200 lashes, 300 lashes. Like, I did so well that month. And then after June, like July, it kind of went down. And August, it's like a dramatic down. Like my business is still doing better than other businesses, but it's like I needed to shoot back up at where it was in June. But at the same time, I'm not going to sit here and give up and be like, oh my God, I don't want to have my business anymore. I'm not doing as well as I did in June. No, business is the up and down slope. Business, just because your business does this doesn't mean it's going to be like that forever. Eventually it might go down, but you need to make sure you bring it back up. And that's what a lot of people don't understand. They're like, oh, I started my business, I got a couple sales, now I'm not getting any sales. Try and figure out why you're not getting sales. You need to try and figure out. And that's one of the things I'm big on. If, say, for example, I was like, my business was doing good and whatnot, or if my business is not doing good, I would sit here and be like, what can I do? What can I do to change the sessions to sales? Like, I have 200 people on my site today. What can I do to change those 200 people on my site to at least 100 orders? What can I do? What can I add to my site to make them want to shop? What can I do picture-wise to make them want to shop? And that's how you got to think. You can't just sit there and be upset like, oh my God, I'm not making any sales, I want to give up. But sometimes it is best to give up, and I'm not going to lie, because business is not for everybody. The same way college is not for everybody. The way we're raised in society is like, if you don't go to college, you're not going to be successful in life. Like, it's groomed in our heads from like elementary, middle school, high school. Once you finish high school, you need to go to college, you need to get a degree, and then get a full-time job and work a 9 to 5. And that's literally what's in our head. They don't teach us about entrepreneurship. They don't teach us about being a business owner. They do have business classes, but they don't teach you what you need to know as far as being a business owner. They don't teach you what you need to know in school. So it's like, we need to instill this stuff in ourselves, because we're not taught this. We are not taught this. So once you experience, like what I'm saying, I'm experiencing these things and I'm learning. And like I said, it was hard in the beginning, because it's like, I don't have nobody to teach me. I don't have a mentor to fall back on. I don't got nobody to ask questions. It's literally just me here figuring this out. If I have a question and you two don't got the answer, I need to figure out the answer to this question. And it's like, a lot of people are like that. And it's like, I know it might be hard, but if it's something you're passionate about and it's something you want to do, you're going to make sure you do it. You're going to make sure you prove people wrong that want you to fail. Because me personally, I have a lot of people that want my business to do bad. They want my business to fail. Like, I'm over here looking at these, but I have business that want me to do bad, want my business to fail, etc., etc. But you know what? We're gonna prove them wrong. We always prove people wrong. Always. I will, I just continue to prove people wrong, and it's like, I still get the negativity, I still get the people that say certain stuff that try to bring me down, but you can't let that bring you down, because I know even parent-wise, like, your parent might say, oh, why are you wasting your money? Because I even had a girl tell me that. She was like, her parents and stuff doesn't see her vision, they don't see her potential, they're telling her why she wasting all this money on lashes and stuff. Let that motivate you. Soon they're gonna see why you wasting your money on that. They're gonna see. Like, don't let that hinder you. Don't let that bring you down. Get you a book. Literally go to Dollar Tree. I bought this book at Dollar Tree for $1. Dollar Tree has spiral books. They have composition books. They have pens. Buy yourself a book at Dollar Tree and sit down and literally write your goals. Like, when I go through this, I literally like tear up looking in this book, because it's like, dang, these are stuff like I was literally sitting here like depressed about even before I started my business, because I saw some people's stories, they didn't make sales till 9 months, 6 months, and I was like, my business has to do good. Like, I cannot sleep until my business does good. And like I said, now my business, like finance wise, my business has went down, in which I did not expect to be making 50K as far as my business making 50K every month. But I wanted to at least be consistent. I don't want it to go up, go down, up, go down. And some people are not prepared for the up and down. Your business goes up and down and then boom, you want to give up. No, you need to figure out what you did to make sure it went up. Like with me, in June, one of the reasons why it went up is because of all the good sales I was running. Customers love good sales. So it's like, okay, September 4th, big sale. I've been promoting it. I did my photo shoot. I'm about to do my whole website, and that's just what you got to do. But I'm like so ready to be a full-time entrepreneur, because I'm tired of working for people. I already told y'all, my job I work now is the last job I'm gonna ever work for anybody. And I promise, I put that on everything. Like, I'm not working for anybody. Even if my business, God forbid, does bad, I'm gonna figure something out. But we are not going back to the 9-to-5 life. We're not doing that. Like, I am determined. I refuse. So it's like, I'm gonna keep building and figuring out new ways to grow my business until I'm ready to take that step, that walk, and leave. And your girl gonna be ready. Like, but that's pretty much all I wanted to say in this video. I don't know what else, like, it'll come to me later, but I just wanted to, like, this 1 year experience has been crazy, because like I said, it's been an up and down road. You see how different people are. You see how females are. Females can be very shady, very weird, haters. Like, just because, me personally, if you sell lashes and I sell lashes, I don't care. Burger King sells fries, McDonald's sells fries, Shake Shack sells fries, Whataburger sells fries, Wendy's sells fries, and there's literally all next to each other. So it's like, if you sell, I buy lashes from people. Like, I literally got lip gloss over here. I'm gonna do a video. I don't know when. Like, these are lip glosses. I know how to make lip gloss. I make lip gloss. I buy lip glosses from other businesses. I buy lashes from other businesses. It doesn't matter if we're all selling the same thing. Nobody can sell it like you. But a lot of people don't think that way. Oh, you're competition. Oh, you're this. They're haters. But I've seen a lot of stuff. In just a year. But like I said, it's preparing me for the future. You live and you learn. And that's the other thing with business. You live and you learn. Sometimes you might buy stuff and it doesn't end up doing good. That's cool. You live and you learn, so next time you know not to sell it. But then again, it could be with seasons, because y'all know I told y'all about the 25mm lashes. People said start selling 25mm lashes. I bought 100 of them, right? It took me 6 months to sell 100 of these lashes. It took 6 months to finally sell everything. But guess what? I decided to bring them back, and they've been selling like crazy. I brought them back in July. The first day I brought them, they sold out. And I've been selling them like crazy. So it's like, some things are for seasons. Once I had a good returning customer base and they said they wanted it, and I know these people are consistent customers, I listen to them, and boom, what do you know? But then there's other things. You just, if like, don't be discouraged if you buy something and it doesn't sell. Don't be discouraged if you try something and it doesn't work. You live and you learn. Business is a learning experience, and that's what I constantly have to remind myself. Like, it's a learning experience. If I buy something and it don't sell, cool. Even if you want to discount it, you know not to buy it again. But that pretty much sums up this video. I hope I wasn't all over the place, but thank you for watching. If you watched all the way through, be sure to subscribe. More videos coming. More videos are